All right, my name is David Jersha, and this is my submission for the PSA Challenge for Students Against Destructive Decisions. Firstly, my number one target audience would have to be student athletes. This group of students is not only highly susceptible to substance abuse, but athletes also have a lot to lose from a car accident or legal consequences of marijuana. Firstly, with a public service announcement, you can't just tell kids that marijuana is bad. You have to get people like them to tell others that driving under the influence of marijuana is bad. And to best reach student athletes, I would first start with an interview of coaches of any varsity sport, from football to soccer, anything like that. And I would ask questions like, how often do you see substance abuse in sports? How can it affect a player on the field? And how would you perceive a player differently who was involved in driving under the influence of marijuana? And just sort of get them to describe how it can affect their playing. And then you obviously go into getting a police officer and interview them around the legal consequences. Keep these first interviews pretty short and brief. And then maybe a large employer and interview them how a DUI of marijuana can affect job applications and the chance to get accepted to a job. And most importantly, interview a player who has been impacted severely by a marijuana-related car crash or has had severe legal consequences, and ask them what they would have done differently or if they regret it, or questions such as this that would better explain the situation. And it's honestly better if they get emotional in this part, to sort of just get that connection between the student athletes and the public service announcement.